7 Eyewitness News at 6:30 starts now.
A child is in critical condition after a serious fall.
The odometer rollback problem and the alarming numbers in the Chicago area. Jason Knowles and the I-Team find out how scammers can change mileage and what you need to know when buying a car.
But first, the Bears hoping to get the Green Bay Packers, get the best of them this weekend. And the city of Chicago is hyped for the much anticipated wild card showdown.
Yes, 24 hours from now, everybody will be at Soldier Field or down in that area because fans all over the city, they're showing their Bears pride, of course. Number one fan, ABC 7's John Garcia, taking us to Soldier Field for a look.
The Bears do not come quietly. In fact, they bring a drum corps to escort Bears mascot Staley on his tour of the city this morning. Fans can take pictures in Union Station with the good, better, best display, the motto coined by Coach Ben Johnson. Fans are definitely ready for some football.
Man, I'm fired up. It's playoff time. The Bears, it's been so long since we've been in the playoffs, so I'm fired up.
They also tour a donut shop near the United Center where fans can get a special Bears treat. But for fans hoping to get into Soldier Field to watch the historic game in person, the news is good. There are still tickets available on the secondary market. Billy Kirsten bought 4 tickets for his family earlier this week.
It's definitely worth it. Beside the event that it's a Bears football game, it's our community, it's our city. It's a great time for families to get together and have memories and put these things together. And a Bears-Packers playoff game is certainly memorable. It's only the 3rd time in history the teams have faced each other in the postseason. Ticket broker Steve Bazile expects a strong showing from Packers fans coming down from Wisconsin for the game.
And I believe there's going to be about 15%, if I had to guess, of Packer fans. You can see a lot of green shirts.
It will add more fuel to the historic rivalry. Fred Mitchell covered it for decades as a sports writer.
The rivalry is real, and the coaches take it seriously, players take it seriously, and definitely the fans take it seriously.
John Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, there it is. They may be the hottest hats in the Chicago area. And guess what? Yes, a big shipment just arrived at Clark Street Sports. Yes, we're talking 320 of the cheese grater hats. Well, wonder how many of these we'll see at the game tomorrow against the Packers. Of course, we'll have the picture that shows the first man in line there, right there. And we've been told that he drove all the way from Milwaukee to get one. The store's owner says that more hats are being delivered sometime tomorrow.
Ryan just had one at 6.
Right, at 6. And I wish he would have left it down here. I want one of those.
Sell it.
I have to have it. We could probably make one ourselves if we get some styrofoam or some foam.
They did the story. We did the story earlier this week about that company who's from Texas, used to make the cheese heads.
Yes.
Cease and desist order from the Packers. And now look, they're doing all right. Now we got to get something out of the way, Cheryl.
Okay.
You're wearing green.
Well, it's turquoise.
Right, wait, we think it's turquoise. I don't know,
is in
it looks
the
green.
family of blue.
When I brought this up, you said the last time you wore orange and blue, the Bears lost.
Every time
this
I
is
wear.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
This
it's called reverse psychology.
I love it.
We got to do everything we can at this point, Rob. They won one time, we won one time.
So here we
this
go.
is the 3rd time in 5 weeks, and we got to get it done. So whatever.
So, Cheryl, no one's superstitious. Bears fans definitely not. So when they win tomorrow night, both of you got to wear the same outfits. I'll wear this, and we'll just take them all the way to the Super Bowl.
Okay. So
every day before the game.
Yeah, yes, before the game, right? Because game day, you can put your blue and your orange on.
Right. Because see, it's not game day.
Right.
So I have a theory and a strategy. Tomorrow, all day long.
I love it.
Bear down. All right, Cheryl.
So we've settled that. I had to get it out there.
Well, we got green on and pink on and blue and turquoise. What do we wear tomorrow that really is important?
Not this.
No.
A lot of players, like a lot.
Okay.
It's so much different. And we were just near 60 degrees, but temperatures dropping into the 20s and 30s tomorrow evening. And you think Chicago 32, that's not bad. That's our average high for this time of the year. The thing tomorrow, those winds will start to pick up gusts up to about 35 miles per hour at times during the game. That will make it feel like it's in the teens. The good news is that we'll start to dry it out tomorrow afternoon and evening, so we're not really looking at a whole lot of rain or snow impacting this game, but we are looking at rain and snow to move in as we head overnight and to kick off our weekend, but then it moves out in time for kickoff for the game. So as we wake up 5 to 7 a.m., some rain and snow moving in across northern Illinois. North of I-80, this is all snow, temps near freezing. To the south of I-80, a little bit of some rain-snow mix. So this will be some wet snow here. This will not be a big snow for us. It will linger into the early afternoon and then pushes out east of us as we head into about that 4 or 5 o'clock hour. A few flying flurries possible during the evening, but the big story will be the drop in temps, winds out of the north and west, gusts up to 20-30 miles per hour, making it feel like it's in the teens for the game. And then we'll show you the rest of the 7-day with up and down temperatures coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Cheryl, thank you. A 1-year-old boy is in critical condition tonight after falling 4 floors from a building. A witness telling ABC 7 how he tried to help the injured child.
And that fall happened earlier this afternoon in the Edgewater neighborhood. ABC 7's Eric Hong spoke to the man who rushed to help.
That fellow building resident says he performed CPR on that child until paramedics arrived, and his thoughts are now with that family. This all happening around 11:30 this morning at a residential building in the 5800 block of North Sheridan Road in the Edgewater neighborhood. Police say a 1-year-old boy fell from the 4th floor of the 5-story apartment building and sustained a head injury. The child was taken to St. Francis Hospital in Evanston in critical condition. It's unclear how this all happened, and police are investigating. Marion Lenz says he was outside in front of the building when the child's father came rushing up to him pleading for help with the baby in his arms.
I, went in, grabbed my phone, called 911, and as 911 was telling me how to do CPR until the paramedics arrived, and then the paramedics, came and took over and all that stuff. I'm still in shock from it. Like you're sitting there and like you're going through everything and I just kind of broke down after. It was crazy.
That neighbor says the windows of the building slide open sideways and there are window screens, but again, it's unclear how that child fell to the ground. In Edgewater, Eric Hong, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Eric, thank you. New cell phone video shows the deadly ICE shooting in Minnesota from the perspective of the agent who shot and killed a woman Wednesday. Local investigators in Minnesota now asking people to turn over any evidence they might have in connection to the shooting. ABC's Armando Garcia is at the scene of the shooting in Minneapolis with the latest.
ABC News obtaining video today showing the moments leading up to and during the deadly shooting in Minneapolis involving federal agents. Behind the driver's seat of the maroon SUV, you see Renee Good. The video is believed to be taken by the ICE agent who fired the shots. Officers telling Good to get out of the car. She backs up, then forward, and shots are fired. The Department of Homeland Security says the ICE agent who fired the shots was hit by the car. Good was killed. In a statement to NPR News, her wife Becca Good saying, "On Wednesday, January 7th, we stopped to support our neighbors. We had whistles, they had guns." The mayor today responding to those who say his city is dangerous.
We've only had 2 shootings. One of them has been ICE. We are a safe city. ICE is making it less so.
Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says it has been cut off from the investigation into the shooting, leaving the FBI solely in charge of the case.
Our goal must be to ensure that a thorough investigation is completed at the local level so that our community can have transparency.
Law enforcement officials tell ABC News the agent involved is Jonathan Ross, a 10-year veteran of ICE's Special Response Team. Vice President J.D. Vance saying on Thursday that the agent has absolute immunity.
I can say that the ICE officer does not have complete immunity here.
Here in Minnesota, the governor called for a day of calm and unity. And in that statement today, Renee Good's wife said she is pure love, pure joy, and pure sunshine. Armando Garcia, ABC News, Minneapolis.
Armando, thank you. The Department of Homeland Security says 2 people shot by federal agents yesterday in Portland are in the country illegally. A spokesperson says they are linked to the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Investigators say agents fired on them after the pair allegedly drove a car at them, and those wounded, they are expected to survive. And this is new surveillance picture of the CPS teacher who disappeared last weekend. Earlier today, family and friends searched the lakefront for any signs of Linda Brown. Investigators say her car was found near 35th and Lake Park Avenue. And Jasmine Miner talks to a man who doesn't know Brown, but felt compelled to help search for her today.
There were several community members here that have no relation to Linda Brown's family, but wanted to come out in support of the search for her in the hopes that they can help bring the family a little bit of peace.
If it was my family member, I would hope I'd get a bunch of people that weren't necessarily involved to come and help out.
Miguel Santiago says the moment he heard Linda Brown was missing, he wanted to lend a hand.
There's been a lot of stories within the past few years of people washing up ashore, so I figured her coming this way, I might as well go by the area that I know a little bit of.
The Chicago public school teacher has been missing for about a week as family and friends spent the day making another desperate plea for help in finding her.
We just want to be able to hug her and love her, and we honestly just want her home.
Brown's husband tells ABC7 he woke up last weekend to find her missing. Chicago police say she was last seen on Saturday near 45th and South King Drive, not far from where she lives. Investigators say they found Brown's car this week near 35th and Lake Park Avenue. Her family says there's video showing her getting out of that car at 3 a.m. Saturday morning but not returning, and that she started walking over the pedestrian bridge towards the lakefront alone. Brown's relatives say she was last seen wearing a long black puffy coat, tall black boots, and a black cap. Chicago police just released this surveillance video of her wearing what appears to be that same outfit. Friends say before she disappeared, Brown often came to the lakefront to clear her head and had recently been experiencing anxiety about returning to the classroom after a leave of absence.
We know that the police have been here with dogs and drones and diving teams, but we're hopeful that more people and more eyes will lead to some type of information that leads us to find Linda.
Family says it's possible she's still on foot. They continue to circulate flyers throughout the Chicago area, hoping to bring her home.
It could be a mental health challenge. It could be a physical health challenge. She's had some other medical challenges that, could be impacting her ability to be totally coherent.
The family says they plan on searching the area once again tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. I'm at the lakefront. Jasmine Miner, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Jasmine, thank you for that. The I-Team today investigating a scam that could fool you when purchasing a used car. Consumer investigator Jason Knowles tonight reports on the sharp increase in odometer rollbacks.
Data from Carfax shows that almost 2.5 million cars on the road right now are suspected to have their odometers rolled back. The problem is on the rise because it only takes seconds to reverse miles on a vehicle. If you're in the market for a used vehicle, especially from a private seller online, beware. Carfax says odometer rollback numbers are up 14% from the previous year.
And what's especially concerning is that rate year over year is much higher than previous years.
Carfax and Atlanta speedometer showing how quickly a scammer can reverse the odometer reading.
So we're at 150,000 miles and all I've got to do is press the button, and just within a couple seconds, that's when the dash is going to reset and you're going to see it go to the subtraction of 100,000 miles very quickly.
Oh my gosh, so 100,000 miles gone.
Instantly. And,
Wow.
and as soon as we unplug this device, the vehicle drives off with, whatever mileage we programmed into it.
The device he's using is supposed to be used by mechanics to make mileage accurate on vehicles when there's an error. But the otherwise legitimate tools can also be used to scam potential buyers.
The used car market is very competitive, but people don't want to spend a lot of money. So scammers are trying to think, what can I do to make this vehicle look more desirable, more attractive to the unsuspecting buyer?
Carfax says Illinois ranks as the 5th worst state in the nation for the problem as far as cities go.
Chicago is 3rd in the nation with about 77,800 vehicles suspected to have had their odometers rolled back. And certainly this is a very worrisome number because it's trending in the wrong direction.
You can also purchase full vehicle history reports through online services like Carfax and AutoCheck by Experian. You should also get used vehicles inspected by a mechanic before you buy. You can even ask the seller to cover those costs. You look at the dashboard, you trust the dashboard, but you can't.
Always manipulatable.
Carfax has a free tool that lets you enter your VIN and see if your vehicle has been flagged for a potential odometer rollback. That information is on our free news app and website, abc7chicago.com. Jason Knowles, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Jason, very compelling and interesting. Thanks so much for that. Now, don't forget, everybody, you can always check out the Consumer Chronicles. Jason and Samantha Chapman will share some of their biggest, most impactful, and widely talked about stories in the Chicago area. You can watch Consumer Chronicles right now after you watch us, though, wherever you stream. Well, still to come tonight, oil executives meeting with President Trump as the U.S. seizes another oil tanker.
Pope offers a message on the state of the world, including his thoughts on war.
And later on, this is a must-see on this Feel Good Friday. Stay tuned. Legendary local DJ paying tribute to the Chicago Bears, and our very own Jose Sanders takes us along for the ride. We'll be right back. President Trump today meeting with oil executives in the White House just hours after the military seized another oil tanker linked to Venezuela. Now, there's new video from the U.S. Southern Command showing that the seizure of the tanker in the Caribbean, the third one this week, U.S. troops rappelling down ropes from a helicopter and taking control of that ship. During his meeting with oil executives, the president said he wants total access to Venezuela's oil.
All of the companies here today are going to be treasured partners in bringing the nation of Venezuela back to life, restoring its economy, and generating great wealth for their companies and for their people, and also great wealth for the American people.
Meantime, the U.S. has now sent a delegation to Venezuela in a first step toward restoring diplomatic relations after the capture of Nicolas Maduro.
Now, Pope Leo delivered his first State of the World address today with a harsh assessment of conditions right now.
War is back in vogue, and the zeal for war is spreading.
Speaking to 184 diplomats gathered at the Vatican, he expressed concern about, quote, escalating tensions in the Caribbean and Pacific. And he said the ban on countries violating one another's borders has been, quote, completely undermined.
A young cancer patient getting a huge surprise courtesy of Derek Rose and the Chicago Bulls.
Pretty awesome. And we could see a little bit of snow tomorrow. Cheryl has your AccuWeather forecast, including that one for the Big Bears game tomorrow night.
Tell everyone your name. I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9. Can you talk for us?
My name is Viviana.
Perfect. Can you count to 10?
1, 2. 9, 10. 10.
Just a little bit louder.
1.
Perfect.
2.
Yep. That's great. And then you can you give us the forecast for the Bears game?
"15-year-old cancer patient about to take the trip of a lifetime."
Absolutely. This morning, Bulls legend Derrick Rose gave the teenager a jersey and then helped surprise him with this news.
On behalf of Advocate Healthcare and the Chicago Bulls, we are also going to fly you and your family on an all-expense paid trip on the Bulls plane.
Did you hear that? On the Bulls plane. Oh, that's Delvin McGee. He's serious. He got game, right? He is a serious basketball fan, too. Now, his passion for the sport led him to attend Rose's alma mater, Simeon Career Academy. And now he is headed to New York City, baby. And his family is all getting that VIP treatment. I see some luggage there, ready, packed, ready to go. And he might be able to, you know, once he gets to Madison Square Garden, he might get to do a little hoops.
He looks like he could shoot.
Oh, yeah. They might recruit him for the team, right?
It's great to see D. Rose still paying it forward, and the Bulls, of course.
Right. They're going to retire his jersey next month. It's going to be a huge deal. A local kid does well, and they're going to retire it at the United Center. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
It is time for weather. Bear down.
All right.
That's right. Everybody in their orange and blue.
Orange and blue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Illinois.
Right.
But,
That
you know.
works, right? Blue and orange. It works for this case. Cheryl Scott is here talking about the Bears game day forecast. A lot of rain yesterday and some up and down weather coming.
Yeah, we are
bundle down.
We have some very important guests that will join me in just a minute to give that Bears forecast, so stay tuned. We're going to start off with that weather system that moved in yesterday, bringing us the rounds of heavy rain. And truly almost a historical event for this time of the year to receive over 2 inches of rainfall is really saying a lot and leaving a mark. Morris, over 2.5 inches, and a lot of you receiving over 2.5 inches of rainfall. At O'Hare, the official total coming in 1.92 inches, making it the 3rd wettest January day on record. To put that into perspective, our average January precipitation is close to about 2 inches, and we received basically all of that in just one day, beating the old record closer to about 1 inch set back in 1935. Not only that, it did come with some very mild weather with temperatures near 60 degrees. Just a few hours ago, we tied the record high in the average 32 for this time of the year. Mild weather going downhill as we head into the weekend. Right now we sit at 43 degrees. Temperatures outside beginning to cool off. Tomorrow will feel a whole lot different with the threat of rain and snow moving in as we head into the start of our weekend. To kick off our Saturday, we have some rain and snow. This will be scattered light to wet snow moving in throughout the morning between about 5 and 7 a.m. 9 a.m. You can see some scattered snow flying around. Temperatures here in the 30s. We can see a light dusting across parts of the area, but the snow moves out in time for kickoff of the Bears game, with just the threat of a few flying snow showers as we head into the evening. But temperatures will be the big factor tomorrow, going downhill into the 20s, and it will feel even colder than that. Snowcast indicating a dusting up to about 1/2 inch of snow possible in a few isolated spots. But the big story tomorrow will also be the winds going up to about 25 to 35 miles per hour, and those winds will make it feel much colder. So we could see some impacts at Soldier Field. Temperatures will feel like they are in the teens come 7 p.m., 8 p.m. through the rest of the night. So as we go into the second half of our weekend, we're looking a bit colder as well, but thankfully we get that sunshine on Sunday. So for tonight, going down into the 30s, increasing clouds, a mix of rain and snow for our Saturday. Into Sunday, we gradually clear it out. A nice day on Monday. 40s here. But like I said, we have some very special guests in the studio that are going to come join me to give this very ever important Bears forecast. So we have mini meteorologist Viviana. Can you wave? Say hi, Chicago.
Hi, Chicago.
And we have Benjamin in house.
Yes.
Yes.
Go Bears, little guy. Look at him.
And I hear you're the biggest Bears fan ever, aren't you? Okay, well, I'm going to hand you the clicker, and you have the forecast for the Bears game, don't you? Can you
I
tell
love
everyone
her
it's going to
shirt.
be?
It says love always.
Gonna be freezing your bear down.
Bear down!
Good job,
It's gonna be
Viviana.
freezing. Can you point
Yes.
behind you? Can you point to the map for us?
Yeah, Benjamin's having the time of his life. There you
Benjamin!
go.
Benjamin, what did you get for Christmas? Did you get a bear's helmet?
Yeah!
Yes.
Who's going to win tomorrow?
I'm gonna put out.
Bear down. And you are a big fan of weather, aren't you? Do you want to be a meteorologist when you grow up?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Watch to hit the button
She's
too.
a big fan of Cheryl Scott, so that she's living her dream. Love always,
Is it your
Viviana.
first time on live television?
Your
Do you
typical
feel-
brother and sister.
Typical brother and sister.
Yeah, just push buttons. Push buttons.
Sibling rivalry.
I want her to push buttons.
Yes.
All right, can you guys say go Bears?
Go Bears.
Good job. Oh, you guys are
Aw,
excellent.
give me a
Cheryl,
high
you better
five.
watch out. You
Bob's
better
all
watch
around.
out, Cheryl.
High five. Good job.
Excellent. Excellent.
I see a big future for both of you.
I do too, Cheryl.
sure.
They've got the
Awesome
great
work.
T-shirts
Wave
on.
to Chicago. Say bye.
Hi, Gma.
Bye.
Yes, they are the grandchildren
Thank
of
you,
our
Benjamin. Do you
favorite
want it?
Maria on the 10th floor
That's great.
upstairs. She runs this newsroom.
Make sure they nap tomorrow so they can watch
Yes.
the whole game.
Right.
Get them. They got to watch the whole game.
I think Benjamin's going to be up all night. He's going to be fine. They've got that energy.
Good stuff, yeah.
All right, great job.
The 2026 Great Chicago Blood Drive, that's next week, and
Yeah.
you could be a hero.
Yeah, because people living with sickle cell disease often rely on regular blood transfusions just to survive. And that's why the Red Cross says donations from diverse communities are so very critical. Sickle cell disease primarily affects Black and African American patients, and many need frequent blood transfusions to manage pain, crisis, and prevent life-threatening complications. So we are teaming up with the Red Cross to urge more people to roll up their sleeves, especially first-time donors who may not realize just how easy the process is.
Doesn't take long. The longest part is answering the questions, making sure your blood level is to where it should be. Take 30 minutes out of your life and go help someone.
Yes, it's that easy, everybody. After a quick health check, donors relax while trained staff handle the rest. The actual blood draw takes just minutes, and that single donation can save multiple lives. So mark your calendars, everybody, for next week, the 2026 Great Chicago Blood Drive. That's January 14th and 15th coming up, and we'll have 6 convenient donation locations for you to give across the city on a couple of days. So just head over to abc7chicago.com so you can sign up and make your appointment. But walk-ins are welcome, and we thank you in advance for your kindness and generosity.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, we get the beat. It's Feel Good Friday. So Farley Jack Master Funk. See how you say that? Lifelong Chicagoan, of course, making the beats. Max here tonight, and we're so excited about that. He's an avid Bears fan, too, a lifelong one, and he's known as the king of house music. So he is also celebrating with an ardent, hopes that the Bears will become the new anthem for the season.
He's been on this show before. Jose Sanders sits in these awesome chairs and talks about a new song that the DJ has made. Take a listen.
Let's go! Let's go! What was it in your soul that said now is the time? We winning.
Farley grew up on the South Side, emerging as a vibrant presence in the music scene, in clubs, on the airwaves, and in the recording industry. He hopes his Bears chant will be the theme of Champions. Farley welcomed me to his mobile studio, fit for the king of funk sound.
Being a lifelong Bear fan and them playing with my emotions, it just was one of them things like, man, we back.
Everybody in the entire building stand with me! Bear down! Farley, how big is this to Bears fans? How different is this whole vibe from the Super Bowl shuffle back in the day?
This one, Jose, is for the whole fan. This song here is the stadium rocker where everybody stands up. So I've created something that all our fans can, we can be on one accord together and cheer for our team.
I like that, inclusive of everybody.
Yes, yes.
So this seems like something that people have really been waiting for, kind of redemption. We back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
1985 Chicago Bears.
You think they got the same kind of charisma? You think they have the same kind of staying power that those guys did?
It's going to take a lot to live up to the charisma of the 85. Almost all of them were at the top of their game. And it was a team effort, just like it is now. I'm 63, so of course, that was the heyday of house music in the beginning, 85, 86, and here we are, seeing Walter Payton and all the, awesome Bears that were playing the game. I gotta do something to commemorate this thing.
Hop on in for the Bears, What's your hope and dream for this particular song?
This song is timeless because as long as you like football and as long as you like the Bears, love the Bears, we are the Bears. And so the fans will have their hands in the air and we will be screaming, we are the Bears.
All the way.
All the way.
We are the Bears. Jose Sanders, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Ooh, I love it. Ooh,
A music video in the works with the anthem will be available on our website. Part of the proceeds go to charity.
Yeah.
We've had him on this show before, and you did your old house dance.
I think we were doing the percolator. That's why I got caught up in,
It's never before seen.
Right. Only in the commercials, although
We'll
his
pull
wife
from
was,
the archives.
I think Jose should do the intro to his video.
You're gonna dance.
Okay, if you do it with me.
Go Bears.
Do the cheese grate. Do the cheese grate.